Today we're going to start working on this beautiful car right here, the Poison Pinto by Hot Wheels. I've never owned one of these before. This is one of the first ones I've ever had, and we're going to try and restore it. I've already got this one pre-drilled. You can tell the windshield needs to be cleaned, maybe a little sanding. There's not much paint left at all on this car. It looks like somebody tried to give it a coat of paint of their own. Painted the grill. Let's pop the base off and have a look at what we got. There's just one post in the front and a hitch in the back. That back end just clicks over. This base, from what I can tell, was originally black. We're going to replace these wheels. They're red lines, so hopefully we can find some to match. This little corner here, it's cracked. I don't want to move it too much because I'm going to super glue it back on. And I am seriously thinking about cleaning this up and chroming it with the Molotov pen. Please post your comments below if you think that's a good idea or a bad idea. The interior on this car is actually chromed, and the grill is part of the interior as well as the motor. Okay, the way you get this interior out is you pull up on the back and you slide it forward. I mean backwards. And it comes out. And put it back in the same way. You put it back in, you line up the grill, you push it forwards, and it's locked in. You have to put the windshield on the interior to get it out. There's our windshield. And it needs a good cleaning. The yellow paint on there from where a kid painted it. Here's the interior. You see you have a wrench there, a couple of wrenches, maybe a socket, a ratchet, a couple of screwdrivers, a rope, and there's, I guess, supports for the side. You see there on the driver's side you have steering wheel, and a little shifter, and a couple of seats. So we're going to clean this up with Super Clean, get all the old chrome off, and reapply the Molotov ink and give it a nice shiny finish. Soak that into Super Clean, get that off, and we'll throw this in the stripper and get all that Poison Pinto green off of there. I think it's called Competition Green. We're going to go back with Neon Green because the Redline shop sells the Competition Green for this car. It's like $6.95 a bottle. A small bottle, you know, but it's great stuff. I don't have any, and I don't want to place an order for just one bottle of paint. If I had some other stuff, like if I needed some wheels or something, we get it. But today we're going to go with Neon Green. By Resto. So let's get to it. Alright, we're back with the Poison Pinto. We've got it painted. We have clear coat on it. Now we're going to put the decals on. Anybody know how these go? I'm thinking more like that. What do you think? You're going to wet them and you give it about 30 seconds to come about, release. We're going to stick a little water on the side, and yeah, I'm using my finger. And then you take this decal and slide it to the edge like that. Figure out how it goes on there. Won't look good. Never actually done one of these, so you'll have to forgive me if I mess it up. I'm thinking it's a little something like that. What do you think? That looks pretty good. I think that looks pretty good. We're going to let these dry and we'll clear coat them. We'll do a final assembly, and I think it's going to turn out great. Like that. Oops. You kind of want to use the other side as a reference. If you don't have it in the right place, it won't look right. See what the other side looks like. Yeah, kind of want it like that. And yeah, I know it overlaps from the window and on the wheel well, but we'll get that later. This is a narrow decal, and we don't want it to bend and flake on us. I think that looks good. Yeah. It wants to rise up and rub it down. Double check this side. This side's looking good. Looking real good. Once this dry, they'll fit to the body nicely, no wrinkles. And we'll be able to clear coat it afterwards. I'll remove those little bits of clear decal. What do you think? My first Poison Pinto. I don't know about you guys, but I think the fenders are very close. The backs are very close. So I think we're in the ballpark. I think we're in the ballpark. Alright. Let's let that dry. And I'll clear coat it, and then we'll come back for the assembly. Alright, my Poison Pinto is back, and it's back with a fresh coat of clear. And we're going to reassemble it. Now, something I realized when I was redoing the interior and stuff, if you remember, I re-chromed the interior and the motor with a Molito pen ink. The windshield wasn't the best. I dipped it in some Pledge floor shine. But what I noticed was the wheels, the rear wheels are huge on the Poison Pinto. And you can't get replacements, or at least I couldn't find any. So this has become a Resto mod. These came off of a bone shaker and they fit perfectly. I tried to save the little tabs that are in here. I usually do, but the base was so brittle that they didn't pop off when I pulled the old axles off. They popped off when I tried to put these on. So that's what we've got. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and put this beautiful Poison Pinto back together. And the way you got to do this is you got to put the windshield on the interior first, and then the grill has to come through the front. So you have to put it over the post. See, the windshield wants to slide. It's becoming difficult. I don't know why they put these back here unless it's just for support, because they don't do anything. We'll hold it from the back, put it over the post, and then you got to slide it forward into the hole like that. Beautiful. Then you got to put the base on. Remember that we only have one post. The little tab hooks through the base like that. And it just has one screw, one post, one screw. My big fingers. Little screws and big fingers. You gotta line up that little hole there. These plastic bases, for some reason, when they get older, they don't want to line back up with the post. Sometimes I think the posts get bent. Anyway, you gotta line up the hole with the post. Tighten it up. And there we go. She's a beaut. And there you have it, the Poison Pinto Resto mod. A beautiful neon green Poison Pinto decals, brand new. Brand new wheels, a fresh coat of chrome on the engine and interior. Windshield cleaned and dipped in pledge floor shine, even though it might not look like it. And she's a happy girl compared to what she was before. If you like this video, how about leave me a thumbs up? It's easy. You just click that little button. And don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell to get notifications for future videos. And remember, if you're not subscribed, you might miss out on something great. Y'all have an awesome day.